Hello everyone and welcome to the last lesson in physical education for this quarter, and what we are going to talk about today is festival dance. For our learning competencies, at the end of the lesson you'll be able to execute the skills involved in the dance and involve oneself in community service through dance activities in the community. As for our learning objectives, first, define festival and dance festival in the Philippines. Second, understand the value of Philippine festivals. And lastly, learn and appreciate the different Philippine festival dances. After our discussion, I'm going to explain to you your performance in physical education. So make sure na matapos ninyo itong video presentation na ito para maintindihan ninyo kung paano gagawin nyo sa performance ninyo mamaya. So let's get started. Festivals in the Philippines are an integral aspect of the local culture, known for their grand, vibrant celebrations. Festivals in the Philippines are a common occurrence with thousands of major and minor festivals celebrated across the country. So what is festival dances all about? Festival dances are cultural dances performed to the strong beats of percussion instruments by a community of people sharing the same culture and usually done in honor of a patron saint or in thanksgiving of a bountiful harvest. It may be religious or secular in nature. Festival dances may be religious and secular in nature. It draws the people's culture by portraying the people's way of life through movements, costumes, and implements inherent to their place of origin. Festival dances reflect the unity of the Filipino community that despite the economic, social, environmental, cultural, and political challenges we face every day, there can be no other race more resilient than ours. Now that we know what festival dance is all about, let's discuss the different festival dances from the Philippines. The first festival dance from the Philippines is called Sinulog Festival. Sinulog Festival is a festival from Cebu City. Cebu City also pays tribute to Santo Niño through their Ati-Atihan Sinulog. What sets it apart is the way they dance to the beat of the drums, 2 steps forward and 1 step backward, a movement that's meant to simulate the water current, or also known as sulog, of Pahina River. Besides the religious parade and street parties, you can also enjoy trade fairs, musical events, and art exhibitions in that place during the Sinulog Festival. So the festival is considered to be the first and queen of festivals in the Philippines, with every celebration of the festival routinely attracting around 1 to 2 million people from all over the Philippines every year. So aside from the religious aspect of the festival, Sinulog is also famous for its street parties, usually happening at night before and at the night of the main festival. Another popular festival from the Philippines is called Ati-Atihan Festival. Dubbed as the mother of all festivals in the Philippines, Calibos Ati-Atihan is the oldest festival in the country. It is a 2-week merriment that culminates on the 3rd Sunday of January. During the celebration, people dressed in costumes made of indigenous materials gather in the street and dance to the beat of the drums. Their skin is blackened to represent the early settlers known as the Ati, and chants of Viva Santo Niño and Halabira, Puera Pasma can be heard along with the rhythmic cadence of tribal music. The first phrase is a tribute to the baby Jesus, and the second is a plea not to get sick under the sweltering heat of the sun. Another popular festival from the Philippines is Bacolod's Mascara Festival. It is a 20-day street party replete with food, drinks, dances, and a variety of wild contests like chasing after a pig and downing coconut milk. So it is held on the weekend closest to October 19. It was conceptualized to show the locals' resilience despite a hard life. Hence, participants wear papier-mâché or clay mask depicting a huge smile. Tagupan Bangus Festival is another popular festival from the Philippines, and it is recognized as one of the best festivals celebrated in our country. Dagupan is one of the top producers of milkfish or bangus in the province. Bangus is considered the tastiest milkfish in the world. It is celebrated for a little over 2 weeks in the month of April and towards the few days of the May, with the grilling of bangus in the streets highlighting the occasion. And the last festival that we're going to highlight in this discussion is the Tinalak Festival. The festival gets its name from tinalak, which is a colorful abaca cloth created and woven by the women of Tibuli tribe of South Cotabato. The design of the cloth is unique and dreamed up by the person who creates it. That's why the province is known as the land of the dream weavers. So the tinalak fabric serves as the festival icon because it symbolizes the blending of the culture, strength, and unity of the various ethnic groups living in the province. It is usually celebrated every July. I know that there are other big festivals in the Philippines that highlights our festival dances such as Dinagyang Festival, we have Pahiyas Festival, Banagbanga Festival, Kadayawan Festival, and many more. So for our performance for this quarter in physical education, that will be your task. You have to research all the other festival dances from Luzon to Mindanao, and you will just create a portfolio that discusses these festival dances. So tulad nung ginawa nyo dun sa music na project natin, ganun din ang gagawin nyo sa PE. You will create a portfolio featuring the different festivals from the Philippines from Luzon to Mindanao. So how many festival dances are you going to include on your portfolio? So the maximum number of festival dances that you will include on your portfolio is 10 and the minimum is 7. So ganun lang gagawin ninyo. Research kayo sa Google, ano-ano ba yung mga iba't ibang festival dances na madadownload ninyo or makukuha ninyo yung information. So, include nyo yung mga pictures and then just paste it on Google Docs or Microsoft Word. And then after you have done that, just turn it in dun sa post na ilalagay ko sa Google Classroom natin para ma-checka natin yung performance activity ninyo. Okay? Hindi ko na kayo pagsasayawin pa ng mga festival dance, although mas maganda, originally dapat ganun ang gagawin natin. But since intended naman talaga ang festival dance sa i-perform ng grupo, and we cannot do that dito sa situation natin ngayon. So, all you need to do is to create a portfolio, design it, pagandahin ninyo, and then make the content na malaman para doon ko i-base yung pag-grade ko sa performance niyo sa physical education. Well, anyway, if you have any questions regarding our performance, just give me a personal message or just comment dito sa video na ito na pinapanood nyo ngayon. So that ends our discussion in physical education for the third quarter. Now, next week, we are going to have synchronous class. So sa first day natin, yung meeting natin is about music and arts, and I'm going to summarize everything that we have discussed in music and arts. You can ask me questions regarding our topic there. And then on the second day, we will discuss naman yung PA and health. So thank you very much for attending our class. I hope that you learned something. Again, if you have any questions regarding our performance, just give me a personal message so that we could address it, okay? So stay safe, everyone, and I hope that you have a good day, and goodbye.